Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the jungles of Malacca. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this, of course, is Mount and Blade Warband, Suvarnabhumi Mahayuth. And Frigoberto de Valencia, is going to get back with his captain and report to duty. Hopefully we'll go back to Malacca so he can sell his loot, but it looks like instead we're fighting another battle. Wow, normally you don't see this much action when you're fighting with the head guy, but apparently this guy really wants to protect his people. We're fighting a caravan. I don't know about his choice of targets, though. Doesn't seem to be very honorable to me. He's Frigoberto de Valencia, fighting for the crown of Portugal. Learning to fight and lead is his goal. Fight Frigoberto. Yeah. And let's get our better sword. Wow. How did you get to be the front, Frigoberto? Don't be a hero. Oh. Oh boy. People are dying all around Frigoberto. Chaos. Chaos and noise. There's an elephant. Oh, water buffalo. Ow, hey. Come on. Stay still. Stay still. Yes. How dare you attack my water buffalo? That's right. You're free! You're free, my friend! Run off! Run off into the wild! Ah, whatever. Do what you want to do. Oh, the battle is but one. Yeah. Oh, excuse me, Captain Diego Lopez. I'm just minding my own business here on this water buffalo. Ah, and I can't keep any of this stuff, so I gotta get rid of the cheap stuff. Let's see. 15 it's only worth? 3. Oh yeah, get rid of the turbines. Turbines are worthless. We'll get the lance, the arrows. Well, that turbine's not worthless. That's a good one. I've got a European brim hat, though, which is really good, actually. 16 to head armor. That's 10 better than the... Where is it? The... Nonla. Alright. So I need a chance to sell my booty. Doesn't look like that chance is going to come soon, though. I could request some time off. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're heading back home. Or we're not. Or we are. What are we doing? I don't know. Let's go. Alright, this is a more fair battle. We're fighting Toon Menowar, and we have about double the men that he has. Forward, Frigoberto. You know, Frigoberto gets sad sometimes thinking about his family, but mostly his little sister, Mireia. They were very close. And just to see a child die, you know? It just didn't... It weighed heavily on his soul. But these are thoughts that he must put down into his heart because he must fight and be strong in order to achieve his own destiny. There's much wealth to be found in the Indies. There are spices and other extravagant things. Oh man, it's a whole herd of elephants. That's pretty scary. Watch out, Frigoberto. See these guys in front of me? Well, these are the armored bestieros. Those aren't what I'm going to be. But eventually, I think Frigoberto will become a bestiero. And if you're confused at all by the words that I'm saying, I'm trying to affect a Spanish accent. I know a little bit about how that's supposed to sound, but not a ton. So if I'm doing anything wrong and sound silly, please let me know in the comments. I'm sure you will. There we go. Hey! And Frigoberto is down. Holy crap, look at him. He is a mess. He's just mangled. His feet are disconnected from his spine. He's not looking good. Well, he wasn't exactly armored the best ever. There's a rogue elephant involving itself in the battle. What's going on over there? A lot more enemies. So it looks like all the Portuguese troops are pretty much here. Oh, and over there. So there's 2 clumps of them. Looks like we have some allied water buffaloes on our side. God, they're the coolest things ever. Shopper Kimpy, honestly, that's the coolest thing. Water buffaloes. Hey, there's a lady fighting for us. And she's pissed. I just heard her scream. Are we setting up for a pike and shot kind of deal here, guys? Because, you know, there's some Johor Sultanate people over yonder that you might want to maybe attack. Good idea, yeah? Oh, rogue elephant number 2. This scenery is beautiful. Oh, there's one of the Sultanate gentlemen. Oh, he's one of the ones I was trying to fight, where I was rudely stabbed with a lance. Nice! Volley fire. Although they seem to have more guns than we do, actually. They seem to be a lot more competent overall. These guys don't really seem to know what they want to do here. And it looks like half our force is way back at the beginning. And they're just kind of standing still. What's going on here? It's just an elephant, guys. You have pikes. Come on. Let's see. Frigoberto has been wounded, as you can see. Of our allies, 8 have been wounded, 25 killed, and of our enemies, 30 have been killed. So we are getting the worst of this battle, certainly. Oh! Oh! Water buffalo flip. That was pretty neat. Pretty sure they don't do that in real life. Come on, guys. Now, one thing I wish this mod had was what Anno 1257 had, whereas if your main character dies, you can take over another character. Although I don't know that even if it had that, if it would work in this instance, because I'm not technically leading a warband. I'm actually fighting in the warband of someone else. Pero de Faria. So, I don't know what, but I wish I could do more right now than just kind of look at these guys behave in a strange way. You know, I did, before I started this, I raised the both campaign and battle AI up from, I believe, normal to high or something like that. I hope that's not the reason why they're acting so ridiculous. Maybe I should turn that back. And maybe I should make it so the warband takes more damage, but Frigoberto doesn't. Just so I can stay alive longer in battles, right? I mean, because nobody wants to see me die and then float around disembodied in the sky. I wonder if I could just cancel this. Yes. Alright. I should have done that way at the beginning, is what I should have done. Now I know. So now I'm reporting for duty, so I'm just kind of watching everybody else fight. That's much better. I should have done that 5 minutes ago. I'm not getting any experience, but hey, whatever. Eventually I will heal. But I need to go back to Malacca. Is that where you're going? Oh, excellent. Excellent. Or not excellent, because he's not going to Malacca. Man, you are active. You are an active commander. Alright, who are we fighting now? The Sultan. Oh boy. Frigoberto, fighting the Sultan. His name's Aladdin. Come on, Frigoberto. Let the guys with the armor go front. How about that? Sooner or later, you will be promoted. Should have happened by now, actually. Maybe I need to physically kill some more guys. Let's get the Dob Sword. Wow, this is pretty mountainous, rocky terrain. Well, I don't know what they're shooting at, though. I can't even see the Sultan's armies. Looks like we're taking the high ground. It's very wise. Very wise, I would concur with this assessment. Okay, these guys are all... Wow, how imposing. Look at these halberds. And there's a Portuguese conquistador. Very cool looking. Probably a better idea, though, to keep our ranged troops up a little bit instead of behind a mountain where they can't hit anything and have a giant rock in front of them. I mean, I'm no tactician, guys. I'm just a merchant from Valencia, but it seems to me like we'd do better if our guns could actually hit the enemy. I don't know. You think about it, okay? It appears that both sides are lining up. Frigoberto's taking a peek at risk to his own life to see what's going on. Do you see anything, Frigoberto? Do you see the enemy? We do not. They must be right over that ridge. Is anything happening? Alright, folks, I don't want to bore you, so I will pause the video and come back when some action happens. Alright? And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, nothing happened, so Frigoberto decided to take on a scouting mission and go check out the enemy and see what they are up to. Unfortunately, this led to him being mowed down in a hail of matchlock fire. So, he is once again wounded, but looks like we're headed back to Malacca for the first time. Nope, we're actually chasing down... Nope, we're back to Malacca. Alright, so now that we're here, I can enter the station town, and I can sell some of my ill-gotten gains. I think the crossbow we should probably keep, actually, and the bolts. Let's get rid of the known law. Let's keep the jerkin, because when we leave the army, we're going to leave whatever armor they gave us. We don't need a horse, and we don't need a lame water buffalo, unfortunately, at this moment in time. The shield might be a good idea, though. Let's hold on to that. Swing 24, thrust 28. No. Swing 36. I wish it didn't thrust. I hate thrusting weapons. And they're full. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Wow, fine local liquor. That's really neat. And well-made white rice. Oh, even the food's different. That's awesome. That's new to this version. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want him. I want the horse merchant. So you can't purchase a water buffalo, it looks like, which is a damn shame. Because you know I would. You know I would in a heartbeat. Alright. Let's visit the tavern, see what's going on. Siamese Vanguard Mercenary. He looks pretty tough. Hey, what's going? Caravan Guard. Wow, that's a neat polearm there. There's the Merchant of Malacca, who I worked with. And there's Domingo de Seixas, the sharpshooter. And I would love to have him, but I don't have my own party yet, so there'd be no point in that. So instead, we're going to... You know what? We should meet the Guildmaster, though. And I'm so glad that this mod allows you to do that without actually walking around town and finding him. There he is. How's trade around here? I am a merchant, or a former merchant, I should say. You need wool, leather, palmyra fruits, olives. Okay. The roads are very dangerous. Yes, I've discovered that. Malacca is not exactly a peaceful place. How's the wealth of Malacca? We're poorer than 7 towns, richer than 20. So Malacca produces the most of all towns in this entire region. That's pretty amazing. And we're also, the villages around Malacca produce the most as well. Although the reason for that, as you can see, is that there's only 1 fort and 1 town, but like 10 villages. Those villages are probably associated with the town. And, oh, one thing I want to do with the money I earn, hopefully doing this, although I haven't earned much yet, is to buy land in every city in the entire game to start earning some income before I have my own lands. The populace is acceptive to me, which is great. I'm not sure what I did to earn that. Maybe just fighting for this guy. But let's return to duty. Actually, let's see if he'll raise his opinion of me. No. Oh well. I would like to be reassigned to another division. What does that mean? Next you'll be asking for leave or to retire. Actually, I will be asking that. But I'm just not going to let you know about that until later. So we're just hanging out. Hanging out in Malacca. I wonder if while we're waiting we can kind of take a look at the political situation here. So we are surrounded on all sides by the Johor Sultanate. And it looks like we're moving. No? Okay. Up here we have Ayutthaya. I don't know who these people are. Stay still. Stay. Oh, this is useless. I'm done. In recognition of your service. Yes, okay, so Portuguese Adventurer will be a melee class, but Bestiero will have a crossbow and still have a sword. So let's do it. Haha, now I have better armor too. Let's take a look at me. Yeah, there we go. I have a metal helmet finally. I have a shield, a crossbow, a little bit better armor on my shirt. Can I look at that? Yes, I can. It is a colonist tunic. It's not quite as good as the ragged leather jerkin I arrived in. Well, better on the legs. That's one negative about the Portuguese armor, is it has the best chest protection, but really poor leg protection overall. The kettle hat is nice, though. I wish I could keep that. Alright. Return to duty. What exactly are you doing, sir? Okay, just kind of standing still. Ah, another battle. This time, we're going to Tun Mahmud's party, and we greatly outnumber them. Maybe we can get a crossbow shot off. There's Captain Estevao de Gama, Captain Jose, Captain Santos, Captain Luis. All the Portuguese captains. Alright, let's get... There we go. Let's get set up. They're sending their cavalry against us first. Someone's watching over Frigoberto. He's been attacked in 2 battles, but survives each time, so he's a bit more fearless. I see them just over the hill. Hello, Cavaliero. Nice to see you. Alright, looks like everyone's moving forward. Now I'll move with them. Hey, buddy, can I borrow your water buffalo? Obviously, you don't know how to steer him. Crash right into a tree. Wish I could shoot my own guy. I probably could. That would be slightly less than honorable, though. I don't think Frigoberto is going to be taking that option. My shield has seen better days. It's a bit roughed up. But that's okay. They can't just give every Yahoo who shows up and applies for service the best armor and weapons. Whoa! Bullets are whizzing by my head. Good thing I have this metal helmet. Cavalry's charging. There we go. Okay. Just take a shot. Maybe I'll hit something. Maybe I won't. Oh boy. That seems to be the strategy everyone's taking. Oh, whoa. Out of nowhere. Nope, nope, don't shoot our own guys. The cool thing about crossbows as opposed to bows is you don't lose your aim if you hold them for a while. You do lose your aim if you move, but you can always just stop and relocate it. Can't wait till I get a pistol, though. Even a rifle. Really anything. Let's see. Nope, I am hitting nothing. Come on. Oh, I delivered 8 damage to a horse. A hero is Frigoberto. Probably an allied horse now that I think about it. Oh well, what are you going to do? More loot. Oh, look at that beautiful shield. And a Malay falchion. 38 versus the 36 of the Dobbs. Yes, I'm keeping that one. Or, oh my, a rusty Golok sword. A swing of 50. 50 cut or a thrust of 7 pierce. I'm keeping that instead. That's awesome. I wish it didn't thrust, though. The falchion doesn't thrust. Maybe I'll, even though this is, well, it's nowhere near as good, though. 50? Holy wow. Aha! A level has been gained. Man, I can't get you to like me. I really can't. We haven't been in any, I guess, really big battles yet. It's alright. Let's see here. Strength. All right, Iron Flesh. So we can survive maybe a minute or two. And let's raise that crossbow skill up. So we're at level 4. Like I said, I think I'm going to stay with this guy until about level 10. You know what, though? I want Frigoberto to last a bit longer, so let's take a look at the options here. Look at this beautiful artwork on the option screens. They're so neat. So we're going to go damage to player. Oh, it is the least. 1/4 easiest. Okay, I thought I moved it up to 1/2 easy. But I did. This used to be 1/2, but I'm going to put that at 3/4 for my... And I put good combat AI. Doesn't seem to be doing that, though. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's about the end of the episode. So, next episode, Frigoberto will again assist. It looks like this Portuguese captain likes to fight, because he is going from battle to battle to battle. Hopefully we'll fight a really good one. As soon as we get to around level 10, we will retire from active service, gather up some peasants, train them into war, and we will go off. And my goal is to go to every city and purchase a business, but I need some money for that. I thought this was going to be a bit more financially lucrative fighting for this guy, and maybe it will if we fight a large battle against a more decent opponent, but we'll see. So once again, I am Marcus Aurelius. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.